Hey, yo, what's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. This is Smart TCG, and today I'm going to be going over a brand new way to play Lugia VSTAR in Scarlet and Violet. So Lugia VSTAR has been a deck that has been around for quite some time and has consistently remained one of the best decks in format since its release in Silver Tempest. And after rotation, it did lose plenty of cards, and people were trying out just the regular vanilla Lugia VSTAR with Tyranitar, and then also we saw multiple players performing well in tournaments with Lugia VSTAR with Duraludon VMAX. So today we're going to be going over a little bit different of a version that I think currently is the best way to play Lugia VSTAR. So let's get right into it. If you enjoy the content, make sure you leave a like and subscribe. It's the best way to support me as a creator and helps me continue to create content for you all. All right. Lugia VSTAR here, 280 HP, and we all pretty much know what this card does, with Tempest Dive dealing 220 damage and being able to discard a Stadium card and play pretty good, just in general. Unfortunate that we don't have powerful energies anymore, so we really won't be able to one-shot those big HP Pokemon anymore. However, we have other Pokemon in this deck that are going to be able to do that. We have Summoning Star as well, which allows you to get 2 colorless Pokemon that don't have a Roblox from your discard pile onto your bench. So this is going to be being used to get yourself your Archeopses with your Primal Turbo. Primal Turbo Speedwing, also a pretty decent attacker. And then we have some single strike Pokemon. We have single strike Urshifu VMAX here with that Gmax 1 blow. With decks like Duraludon VMAX and Goodra doing so well, you need some counter to that, and single strike Urshifu provides that perfect counter. Gmax 1 blow dealing 270 damage, discarding all energies from this Pokemon, and its attack isn't affected by any effects on your opponent's active Pokemon. So it goes through things like Rolling Iron and also, most importantly, Duraludon VMAX's Skyscraper. On top of this, you have single strike energy as well in this deck already, which is going to make it so that you can one-shot those big HP Pokemon. So Lugia VSTAR's matchup spread has been relatively decent across the board, except there are just a couple stains, which are the Goodra and the Duraludon matchups. So when you're able to get the setup versus those, it completely wipes away those bad matchups and you're able to handle them pretty easily. We have other single strike support like Yveltal. This is going to provide a great one prize attacker, and also Stonjourner, along with your 1F Tyranitar, still great in certain matchups, especially the mirror match, being able to single strike crush for the KO. Cragalanche is also great versus those Lost Box variants. Here is the list here. One other spicy card we have in this deck is Thornton, and I'll kind of explain why this card is in here. Since you do play a 1/1 single strike Urshifu line, if you bench an Urshifu, you become very vulnerable to it being boss's orders and KO'd. That's not great, right? So if they go boss's orders and they KO, you know, like your only Urshifu, you get put in a situation where, since you're only benching Urshifu in matchups that you specifically need it in, then oftentimes you're going to lose. So you need some way to get it back, and Thornton does provide that. So if you're playing against a Duraludon VMAX player, you bench the Urshifu, they go boss's orders, take the KO, you then just go Thornton it back, go into the VMAX, and then take a big KO, and you pretty much can just wipe them away pretty quickly that way. So yeah, that's the list as of right now. If you want it, make sure to go check out the description. I'll make sure to put it in there. And yeah, let's hop into a game and show off exactly how it works. I think this is probably the best way to play Lugia as of right now, and I think that Lugia is still one of the most powerful decks in the formats, and it should be respected. So all right, let's hop into it. All right, so hopping into it, looks like we're going to be going up against Rapid Strike Urshifu. So we got single strike on Rapid Strike action here, so this should be pretty interesting. Since my hand is technically not great, I think we're going to start off with the Capturing Aroma. I want to see what I get here. Ideally, it's Tails. Okay, that's good. Okay, so this will get me Lumineon to put into hand for later. Since I technically don't have a hand, like, or I don't have a great hand necessarily for next turn, I think I would rather Mesagoza now and just get hyper aggressive here. Just like focusing on like giving myself potentially 2 opportunities to flip here, I think is worth it. Urshifu typically does not play Path, so I'm not going to expect that. So I guess we'll go Attachment here. I could technically go single strike Urshifu VMAX next turn, which would be really good. So yeah, we'll see what we're playing up against though. This could be Inteleon. This could be Inteleon Urshifu though. I would not be surprised. So we'll see. Yeah, there's Mesagoza. Always correct. Typically to start off with Mesagoza when it's just on the field, it gives you more knowledge on exactly what you're going to do on a turn. So typically in these type of situations, if you see Mesagoza in play first, just play it instantly, see exactly what you get, because if you flip heads, your entire, you know, game plan on that next turn could completely change. So it's always important to look at that. Some people don't actually do, and sometimes they forget the stadium's in play too. That's also important. Never forget that's in play. So Yeah, okay, this is exactly what we're going up against. We're going up against Urshifu and Inteleon, I think. Or it might just be pure Urshifu. I don't know yet. There's Lumineon being used. Let's end up getting here. Probably research, maybe a Judge. Irida, yeah, that also makes sense. All right, so in this matchup, Single Strike Urshifu should be very useful because we can just nuke anything with it. So that is good. Yeah, VIP pass, Octillery. All right, we got a game. We got a game for sure. There's VIP. Let's see what they cook up here. Probably going to be Inteleon and like another Urshifu or another Remoraid, something like that. Ooh, double Inteleon. Okay. Makes sense for sure. We might just see something like Strafe here. Not be surprised if we saw Strafe. We'll see. Yeah, there's Tower. Would definitely have liked to have that Mesagoza for another turn. I thought they might have kept it in play. Like, maybe they were like, sure, we can keep it in play, but... We'll see, we'll see. So, what do they want to do here? Do they have the 30 poke or not? That's the big question. What do they want to do here? Yeah, I think they're trying to decide what they want to sacrifice here. Oh, they should have just strafed then. Huh. Interesting. There's Yveltal. That's not useful. Well, it's not useful in this matchup particularly. Most of the other matchups is pretty useful. Urshifu's in there. All right, let's go high rolling. Here we go. Res research. All right, it looks like we got a pretty good hand here. Potentially. We'll go Aroma. Headsets. There we go. You love to see it. All right. Archeops number 2 going to be coming out here. And we're going to use that Ultra Ball and discarding that Archeops. And also, I think the Professor's Research at this point. I kind of want to keep the Radiant Tsareena around. Just so I have it in case I need to start healing certain things. Because of that Inteleon VMAX, I do need to be really careful. So we'll go Summoning Star here, getting out both of these Archeopses. And then I can use that Primal Turbo, and we can use Impact Blow to take the knockout. So, my strategy here is going to be pretty simple. I think what I want to do is just go Impact Blow, take this KO, and then go big Single Strike Urshifu VMAX and one-shot them that way next turn. So already, Single Strike Urshifu VMAX is going to hopefully prove itself to be really, really useful in this matchup. I don't need to put Mesagoza down just yet. Because I don't necessarily want them to get the use out of it. I don't want them getting double Inteleon plus Remoraid or plus Octillery. Actually, they already have Octillery in hand, but I don't want them getting a super easy board state setup. So I prefer to hold them Mesagoza because like Fear Retreat's like not that big of a deal. So I think this is correct to hold it now, and we'll try and power through these last 3 Pokemon because we take the first 2 prizes, which then means we can just go VMAX, one shot, Boss's Orders game. So definitely is a good route for sure. So there's the Urshifu becoming active. Let's see what they got. There's the water. Yeah, here comes Rapid Flow. All right. So this is why we saved the Tsareena. We didn't want our Tsareena to get damaged here. So now we can just go plop it down. Ideally, Judge and find the pieces, all right? So... all right. There's the evolution. Oh boy, what's it got? Yeah, there's the research. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and drawing up to 7 there. Losing the energy retrieval. Looks like they lose that, but there's Nest Ball. What you got? What you got? Whoa, the Drapeon's coming down. Interesting. There's the Forest. There's the Inteleon. Got that Inteleon VMAX double gunner. Gonna go ping ping. Hitting 2 of those, probably Archeops. So I guess this is kind of spooky now because of the Yoga Loop play. If they get both of the Archeopses off the field, it's kind of annoying. But then again, I also have the 3rd energy in hand, so it's okay. I guess it's actually okay. So they would need double, so they need to go Inteleon, Inteleon. So they need 2 Inteleon VMAX and 2 water in hand, which is probably not happening here. Yeah, so there's Gmax Rapid Flow. Okay, cool. So there's 20 there, 120 there. So I think we'll start off with the Mesagoza. But then again, I'm probably going to... yeah, I think I want to start with Mesagoza here. I'll go Goza. Oh, we flip tails, dang. Okay. Let's go attachment here. I'm gonna put down their Radiant Tsareena just to make it a little bit harder for them to do what they're trying to do. And then let's judge. Gonna attempt to find ourselves that Urshifu VMAX. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I did not get it. No. Okay. That's unfortunate. So rough. Okay. I guess that's not too unlikely though. Like I'm not too upset about that. This got kind of spooky. I guess we can attach both of these here. And then I could retreat. Smack. They don't have room for the yoga loop anyways. Well, I guess this is probably okay. Just go here. Go into Lug. Smack for 180. At least put some pressure on them. They're not... I don't think they're going to be able to kill both Archeopses here. They would need just raw Melanie in hand, which is really unlikely. I guess we'll keep Mesagoza in play, because it more or less just matters what I do here. The thing that I'm concerned about mostly in this situation is if I Urshifu and then they Yoga Loop. That's the problem I'm going to potentially run into. Yeah, there's one double gunner. 20. Well, they can't Yoga Loop this turn, so it's okay. They've already forced Seal Stone. That doesn't matter. So they just need Melanie. They need Melanie here to make this work. There goes a flip, and it is the tails. All right, Rapid Strike Search. This probably is just for another Inteleon, or some Rapid Strike supporter. Let's see. Yeah, there's Karina. That's the one that they're probably looking for. So the good thing is that they're not actually taking out my pokes this turn, which is huge. So I think I can... The goal here is to then just load up a gigantic Urshifu, take the KO, and then we're fine. I can checkmate them pretty easily, I think. Painful Spoons. Where's the damage being moved around to? Yeah, that makes sense. But they can't actually get any more damage this time, right? With this tower... What do they want to tower into here now? What would they tower into? There's Drapion. That doesn't matter. Because they've already... I mean, it makes it harder to KO, but... I mean, we can just beat down this with our Urshifu VMAX. So that's, like, fine. Doesn't actually do anything here for them. Because this is weak to fighting, right? Yeah, this is weak to fighting. There's the energy attachment. We'll probably just either retreat into the Drapion and pass. And then they'll attempt to retreat that after. Oh, they're giving me Inteleon. Okay. That's kind of rough. It's okay, though. Draw for turn. Elegant Heal. Let's go Urn. I don't actually know where I want to attach that energy. I'll go 1, 2. I guess I could just Impact Blow here. I don't know what they can do to that. I could just Impact Blow. Yeah, we'll do that. Then we'll just Impact Blow for KO. Because now they have to deal with this. Like now I'm pretty much forcing them to actually deal with this Urshifu. Sure, they can do Yoga Loop shenanigans, but like, I'm not too worried. I have Boss now as well. So, we'll see. Alright. Double Gunner. Gonna be KO. Or, we're not actually KOing here. Anything. 20 there. 20 there. All right. Oh, well, actually, no, they can painful spoons. They get painful spoons. Yeah. The question is do they have the Yoga Loop? There's the double turbo. Not the double turbo. the rapid strike energy. Yeah, this could get very close depending on what they can do here. I'm spooked about the Yoga Loop, but I guess it's like, well, this that makes it so they can't Yoga Loop now. There's one gone. All right. Let's see what else they got here. What else do they got? They need some other way to manipulate damage onto that Archeops, but I don't think they got it. We do have boss as well, so we would just... Well, we don't actually have... Yeah, you know, we would just win. We could go boss's orders onto the Urshifu. There's energy. Okay, so what are they rapid flowing here? Oh, they're just gonna... So they're gonna rapid flow the Archeops and just hope I don't have energy, which I do have energy, so we'll just win that way. Because I'm doing 180, that's enough. What are they getting here? What you got? There's another Inteleon. Yeah, so they're gonna go rapid flow, knock out the Archeops, and then put damage somewhere, and then attempt to make a Yoga Loop play next turn, I think. Yeah, there's Gmax rapid flow. Coming out, 120 there. Gotta assume 120. Yeah, that also makes sense. Put it on there. Damage that up, and then we will simply be able to go retreat and attack with our Lugia VSTAR for game. I do want to, though, to be honest, want to attack with the Urshifu, so I'd love to see if I can get that off, and it looks like I will be able to get it off here. We're going to be able to use Ultra Ball. Okay, they didn't allow me to do it, but I really wanted to go Urshifu there to be able to get the game, but it is what it is. Urshifu still helped us out there, was able to carry the game, taking most of the prizes versus that Rapid Strike Urshifu Inteleon VMAX deck. So, with that being said, if you enjoyed the content, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Thank you so much for all the support. As always, I hope that you enjoyed this updated Lugia VSTAR deck. And with that being said, I'll speak with you guys again soon. Thank you so much. Peace out. If you're interested in improving your game, I do offer coaching on MetaFi. I'm one of the most successful players in the entire world, ranked in the top 20 worldwide, and I know what it takes to get there. If you're just interested about learning what coaching is, I do also have a free consultation where we can kind of go over exactly how I coach, like some of the plans that might be best for you, and what we need to do moving forward to make sure that you are as successful as possible. Just is going to be kind of a time for us to get to know each other and kind of go over exactly what coaching is. But I have all of my sessions here along with training plans, and if you have any more questions, don't hesitate to shoot me a message on MetaFi or any of my socials below. But just wanted to put that out there. If you are interested in improving your game, I do offer coaching on MetaFi, and if you have any questions, anything like that, all those links will be in the description. All right, thank you so much.